Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for quite some time, and I guess I feel I might as well just go ahead and vent on it and just, let everyone know, that it's been on my mind for a while. And that is the 19th century utopian colony of modern times and how it's affected my life. It's actually inspired a novel I plan on writing in the coming years, like 2 or 3 years maybe, I don't know, whenever I get around to it. And essentially this novel is about this colony essentially was founded by these two men named Josiah Warren and Stephen Pearl Andrews in the mid-19th century on Long Island in what is today Brentwood. And essentially it was founded on the principle of individual sovereignty, where everyone was free to do as they pleased, essentially as long as they didn't harm anyone else. And it lasted around 20, maybe 30 years. It was founded, excuse me. Actually, I think it lasted around almost 20 years, but the Civil War was what really kind of damaged it. But it was founded in the early 1850s, late 1840s, I think. And excuse me, it lasted for, a good amount of time. And it was essentially heaven on earth when it lasted, before it, ended up, before the Civil War happened. It was a very good place to live. There was no crime, there was no dishonesty. It was, a social experiment, but a social experiment that actually worked, essentially unlike places like Fruitlands or, the Oneida community, I guess. It actually lasted, and that's, I said a lot about, that idea of individual sovereignty and how well it affects society in general, and how it seems to actually have had some, validity to that whole theory. And I was wondering, how it would work for a novel. It was a really great place to live, and of course the place that replaced it, Brentwood, now is today essentially, well, it's turning into a slum or a ghetto, and it's really quite sad actually. It used to be a really nice place. I used to live in Central Islip, which is pretty close to Brentwood, and it was a bad place to grow up, trust me when I say that. Alright, thanks for listening, guys.